In this video, we're going to create a new joist tool assembly in TradeTech software. Select the assembly group that you want to add the new joist assembly to by selecting it from the drop-down menu. Click the joist button in the new assembly button group located in the template tab. Name the joist assembly, then click the OK button to add the new assembly to the group. Double-click on the assembly to launch its dialog. You can now add properties and sub-items to the assembly. All changes made to the assembly here in the assembly group will save as default values. Click on the Joist tab to view the joist-specific information in the assembly. Type the name of the joist material in the Joist Material Value field. The name value of each generated joist item will be the joist material name followed by the length of the joist item. You can also create the joist material name by referencing other property values. Select the desired length calculation for the joists from the Length Calc drop-down menu. None will generate the joist lengths at the exact measured length, nearest foot will generate the joist lengths to the nearest even or odd feet, and nearest even foot will generate the joist lengths to the nearest even feet. Select the joist on center spacing from the On Center Spacing drop-down menu. You can optionally choose to add a joist at each end of each joist area, or to generate double joists by checking the checkboxes. When Convert Short Lengths are checked, all 1 foot, 2 foot, 3 foot, 4 foot and 6 foot joists will be figured out of and converted to 12-foot joists. All 5-foot joists will be figured out of and converted to 10-foot joists, and all 7-foot joists will be figured out of and converted to 14-foot joists. When Length Labels is checked, each generated joist will have a length label displayed. Optionally enter a joist waste percentage that will be applied to the quantity totals of each joist item. The joist material selection can also be connected to a list. Click the Connect to List button, then select the appropriate list and column name containing the description of the joist items. Click OK to add the new joist assembly. To launch the new joist assembly, select it in the Templates side panel, then click the green button. If there is a folder in the Estimating tab that you want the assembly placed in, select it from the Folder drop-down menu. Draw the joist area covering the appropriate perpendicular distance of the area along with the parallel distance that the joists will span. Add as many joist areas as needed on the drawing. Once all joist areas are drawn, double-click into the first area, click the Draw Joist button, click the first point at the desired first joist location, draw a parallel line in the direction of the joists, then click a second point to generate the joists. When joists are connected to lists, you will be prompted to choose the appropriate item from the list for each generated length one time. Repeat this step for all joist areas that have been drawn. Double-click into a joist area to generate joists, clear previously generated joists, regenerate totals if joists have been manually changed, and adjust the list mapping if the joists are connected to a list. Double-click on a joist to move it with the arrow keys, holding Shift down to move faster, resize the joist shorter or longer with the arrow keys, delete an individual joist or duplicate an individual joist.